the promise to leave no one behind. It's a central pledge of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. So what is the idea? Through the global goals, all states promise to build a better future, not just for most, but for all. And in this way, the Sustainable Development Goals are actually connected with the Universal Declaration on Human Rights. Because the Universal Declaration on Human Rights says that we cannot exclude anyone from the benefits of society. And therefore, this idea of leaving no one behind is like the bridge between Agenda 2030 and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. How can we ensure that no one is left behind? We need to understand the most vulnerable, and we need to make them visible. A wide range of exclusion will need to be tackled, such as gender inequality, but also many other vulnerable groups exist, including youth, including people with disabilities, indigenous people, members of minorities of all kinds. Growing numbers of people are affected by conflicts, by disasters, and by other shocks. Also, remember that climate change is a very strong disruptive factor of this growth path. We as SDC, we have committed ourselves to the 2030 agenda and to leaving no one behind. SDC applies a multidimensional framework for poverty. You can see there in the graphic the different dimensions that come together: the protective dimension, the socio-cultural dimension, the political dimension, the human dimension, and the economic dimension. It's very important that when we try to address poverty reduction, that we don't have a very narrow mindset and only look at the economics, but that we look at these different power relationships that exist in a society. And you can see on the side of the slide that exclusion can have many different ways. It can be exclusion by religion, by ethnicity, by origin, by sex and gender, by age, by disability, by economic status, or other reasons for exclusions, other drivers for exclusion.